to our On the Bench podcast with Bubba and Pink. All right.
How y'all doing?
Good, doing well.
Yes. You're in the heavyweight division, right?
Yeah, I'm in the heavyweight division.
Now, hold on. Before we get to anything recent, how did you pick boxing? Because looking at your body type and body style, of course, and you're coming from the South, we're going to think football automatically all day, every day. Did you ever play football, and how did you end up picking boxing out of all sports?
Well, I was born in Denver, so like before we moved to Atlanta. I was playing football, basketball. Like after every season, football season go down, you do basketball. Basketball go down, you do baseball, and baseball. But it's between time where there's nothing going on in the middle of the summer. My mom used to say go to the boxing gym.
Okay.
So mom used to box, so that's what I was doing. So when I moved down here to Georgia, football was too serious, and it was little league, 8th grade. It was too serious. I'm like, yo, it's not that serious. They got regiments. Y'all. We in middle school now. All right, y'all. We got to study. Then we gonna practice. And after practice, we gonna watch film. I'm like, bro, it's not that serious. And I think maybe I took that way. Maybe I took it that way because the school I was with, we lost every game. So what film is we watching? What are we doing? We ain't winning. It don't be my fault why we lose. So I'm like, man, I'm about to go do boxing. I'm gonna take boxing for real. And my mom, she always like, you ain't gonna take it for real. You don't know what it takes. You don't know what it takes. And I'm like, I'm gonna do it for real. And that's I think I remember I had moved. We lost a lot of money and I had moved. And I was like, man, I'm about to take it for real, Mom. And I just took it for real since. I ain't basketball, everything was over. I just straight boxing.
So what age were you when you kind of made that decision?
I want to say I was probably 14, 15.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 14, 15. I was like, I'm taking it for real. That's when I'm going to start really taking it for real.
And at that age, do you already realize or feel that you had some talent for boxing, or did that kind of come later for you?
I wouldn't say I had talent. It just I already knew I was hardcore. All my friends, it's crazy to say this. Me being 14, 15 years old, everybody I hang with was older than me. My homeboys that one that was when I was in middle school, they was already graduating high school or whatever. It was all older than me. So it was I'm always fighting with them, picking with them, and I'm holding my own. We be even slap boxing, play boxing. We got a bully little kid. They're little brother gonna come in. He ain't soft. And so I kind of knew I was meant to be. I was already when I was younger. I was always just built, just hardcore. So that's what it was more like.
Y'all used to slap box.
Slap box.
Yeah, what you know about slap boxing, man?
A lot about that, man. A lot about that.
So when was your first professional fight there?
My first professional fight was 2020, Labor Day.
2020,
right before COVID. Crazy. That was my first professional fight.
Yeah. We just passed the anniversary of your first fight.
Yeah, my first professional fight is when COVID went crazy. I fought in the Olympic trials, nationals. I did all that. So it was I lost in the Olympic trials, and I was like, man, I'm about to turn. My coach was like, shit, I turn pro, man. I had a baby on the way. I'm all right, pro. So I turned pro, and it was Labor Day of 2020. That was my pro debut.
Yeah. How far did you get in the Olympic trials?
I lost day two.
Day two?
Yeah, I lost day two. It's crazy because me even going to the Olympic trials, I did it in a year. People usually train 4 years. They build their points up in the amount of 4 years to get to go to the trials. But me, I did so good. The first national automatically qualified. So it was damn. I came out of nowhere with it. It was just shit. Yeah. Usually people who do their first national, and this is really speaking. You do their first national, they usually lose the first day. They don't win. So I didn't know how big it was. I was coach telling me man, you done did a lot in the span of 4 years that people would take years to do. I didn't know how big what I did, what I accomplished was so big until one of the fighters from my gym, he was fighting and he kept losing. I'm like, bro, he keep losing. And coach yeah, you special, bro. What you did was not normal. It's hard. And people at the tournament, one dude was crying because he won the first day. And I'm like, he crying? Won the first day? What the hell? And he and it was coach, people lose first day, it'd be over with. So that it was kind of that kind of opened my eyes, damn, I'm gonna take him.
Gave you the confidence.
So far, what's been your highest high and your lowest low throughout your young career right here?
My highest high, I have to say, my fight where I won, like on like 4 days' notice.
Yes.
And I just had a broken rib. I won that, and it put me top 15. I was getting ready to fight for a real title early. Like this stuff like this don't even happen in the heavyweight division boxing. Like, you know what I'm saying? You see the Shakurs and the Teofimos where at 23 they doing it, but it was me. It was like in the heavyweight division at 23, come out of nowhere from the South. It was like nobody's never done this shit before. So that was me. And my lowest, I had to say my last fight. And you know what I'm saying? I got knocked out, and it was just like I've never been hurt in sparring. I've never been hurt in training, any fight. I've never been rocked, and it was like, damn, like for a whole month, I was just like shocked. Like I'll call coach like, what the fuck happened, bro? He's just looking at me like looking at me like, shit, Mac. I don't like. We knew when we watched the film, we kind of know what happened, but it was like, what the fuck? Like I'm winning all the rounds. It was just like I gassed out. Then I talked to my manager. I talked to Tevin Farmer. I talked to a lot of people, and they was like, when we watched the fight, bro, you throwing punches like you fight at 122 pounds. Like, slow it down. You heavyweight. Slow down. You know what I'm saying? So it was kind of more of a.
The tempo
like,
kind of got away from you.
Yeah, it was. I thought I'm about to knock him out. Like it was probably like round 3. I hit him with every jab at every speed I threw. Like it just went straight to his face.
Yeah. And
then I threw a right hand, and he kind of like did a little stumble. Oh, he ready to go. And I mashed the gas. I tried to stop him, and then round 7, it was just my body was just like, that's it, bro.
Yeah.
I gassed out.
And it was only like a minute left, right? It was only like a minute left
in that round.
Yeah, and my body just went out, and it's so crazy. This is my first time really speaking about this publicly.
Right.
It's so crazy. Before the round, I don't remember nothing. Coach said I came to the corner talking about something. I'm a fucking dog. He's like, I'm going crazy. The coach like, oh, calm down, man, calm down. And it's like, damn. Like it kind of like really how I feel. I'm really saying this how I feel. Like, I let this bum ass nigga beat me. That's really how I feel.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's like, damn. You know what I'm saying? But it's okay. I told my team I want the rematch. My team like we gonna get it. Don't worry. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about it. Now see you were moving so fast, and you were doing stuff that amazed us. Like shit, you was possibly gonna fight for a real title. You know what I'm saying? You gonna fight. Your probably next fight would have been for a real title.